Statistics: 63% of youth suicides are from fatherless homes. U.S. Department of Health census, 5 times the average. 90% of all homeless and runaway children are from fatherless homes, 32 times the average. 85% of all children who show behavior disorders from fatherless homes is 20 times the average. Center for Disease Control. 80% of rapists with anger problems come from fatherless homes, 14 times the average. 71% of all high school dropouts come from fatherless homes. Is anybody connecting the dots here? Fatherless children are twice as likely to drop out of school. However, on the flip side of that, children with fathers who are involved are 40% less likely to repeat a grade in school. Children with fathers in the home who are involved are 70% less likely to drop out of school. Children with fathers who are involved are more likely to get A's in school. Children with fathers who are involved are more likely to enjoy school and engage in extracurricular activities. 75% of all adolescent patients in chemical abuse centers come from fatherless homes, 10 times the average. Are we connecting the dots here? What we're basically saying is that marriage is the foundation of community, which is the foundation of the city, which is foundation of the state. You see what I'm saying now? The divorce rate right now in the country is at, I believe last time I checked, it was at 53%. It wavers between 49 and 53%, right? There's a gentleman by the name of John Gottman who is the leader in marriage and relationship research. And he says that that's approximately 900,000 marriages per year in the country that end in divorce. I just want you to sit and think about that. 900,000 divorces happen in this country every year. A year, within a 365-day period, 900,000. Okay, that means 1.8 million people said, I quit. Right? And I'm saying, well, what would cause you to quit? What would cause you to put you in that? Because as you see that stuff up there, the effects of divorce are crushing. Daryl and I were talking a while ago, and he was talking about a young lady who was in a relationship. She was married. It was her second marriage, second divorce. She was mad for men lying to her. She was mad for being done wrong a number of different times. And you know what she decided? I'm going to go to the other team. And now she's in a homosexual relationship. Why? I realized that one of the things that we don't pay attention to before we even enter into marriage is the need for core values. What are the things that are important to us? What are the things that are deal breakers? And I realized the first time that I got married, let me just keep it 100 with you. There was a certain way that I like for real. Men are very physical, and we're very visual as well. And we don't have core values. It's funny though, when we are going to go and look for a car, we want to know how much gallons to the mile. You know what I'm saying? We go all the stats of the car. We want to find out if it's a used car, how much mileage is on the car. What kind of trunk space does it have? You know what I'm saying? All of these different things. When we go to buy a house, what neighborhood is the house in? What is the school system like? What is transportation like? You know what I'm saying? We start checking now we're in the voting thing, so we want to see where the county lines are. You know what I'm saying? Just in case any gerrymandering and stuff is taking place. We're paying attention to all of that different stuff. When you go buy a piece of digital equipment, you want to find out how much memory or RAM it has. You know, what's the processing speed on this thing? And it's funny, we do all of that, right? When we're buying a house, buying equipment, all of these different things. But when we choose, she built the way that I like for her to be built. She laughs at all my little jokes. Wifey. And you don't know she is a hell raiser. I'm saying. Yeah. But challenges in ways that you're not supposed to be challenged as it relates to the structure, right? Or the flip side of that is that he's got a nice car, he lives in a nice house, right? Husband. And you marry them, and later on you find out that my man has a porn addiction. Or he loves to put his hands on women. Or you find some other, like for real, some crazy stuff that you find out about him. And so that's how a large portion of us get into these situations as it relates to marriage, where you didn't do your homework.